Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Daisy and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your girl's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction and to decide on the amount of slack or tautness that you want in your leash when you're working with her. Now, the second piece of equipment that we're using is a regular training collar, and you'll be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Daisy is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all formal obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, which is really important to our city clients, and the command is Daisy heel. At this point, Daisy has a job to do, and boy does this girl need a job. And that is to stay even with your left leg when walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And each time that you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you're walking in the city, she should be walking next to you nicely, and when you stop your feet, she should sit. The next exercise that Rich is demonstrating is the stay. Now, the reason that Daisy has a problem with this is because she's always overthinking. She's always trying to think of the next thing, see? So you're going to practice this exercise for about 15 seconds and work up. When Rich returns back to her, she should remain seated till he gets all the way back around to heel. So as you can see, everything with her is about self-control. Being able to control herself, being able to work at your pace, not being barking, jumping, all of the things that she does, but to be a lady on the end of the leash and to walk along with you like a good girl and to sit when you stop to cross traffic. Very nice.
Stay.
Rich leaves her in another sit. Stay. Practice these stays all the time, in your apartment, outside. This time, instead of returning back to her, Rich is going to demonstrate the come one command. Now her job at this point is to come and sit right in front of you, facing your knees, and then to return back to heel position. So she's not coming in and jumping all over you. Again, self-control. Because this is a tough breed to live within the city, and you definitely need her to be starting to learn how to control herself. So all of our commands are geared toward that. Nice sit. Now she's anticipating another command. Rich leaves her again in a stay. He's going to demonstrate the recall exercise again for us. This is your come one command. You use her name. Lighten your tone, but not too much, because if you get too amped up, she gets amped up. Back to heel and back sitting. Very nicely done. Now the next exercises that we're going to be setting up for are your down commands. Daisy happens to love these commands and a lot of times just throws one in for no apparent reason. And I know that she did know somewhat of a down command when she got here. But this is your down from a heel position. So with your dog seated at your left open palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word firm command to down and stay. And again, you're going to lengthen this out. She'll hold the down stay longer than the sit stay, but still she needs to work up this down stay to 5 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, again, she should remain lying in position until she gets praised and gets another command. And Rich heals her out of that, and he will demonstrate that exercise again for you. Nice automatic sit, down, stay. Perfect. Now you're gonna start to have fun with these exercises as you get more familiar with them. This time, instead of returning back to her, Rich is gonna call her. And that's how you mix it up for her, so that she's not anticipating the next command all the time, because she will. She'll run through the whole routine without you. She's adorable and so super smart. Now the next command that Rich is going to demonstrate is the down from a distance. So with her seated, he leaves her in a stay. He turns to face her, uses his right hand to give the command. That was perfect. That's your down from a distance. Now I just want to throw it in there that we have seen that separation anxiety thing when one of us leaves and she's on leash with someone else. So when that happens, I want you to start doing her commands with her to distract her from that behavior, so that if one of you is walking into a store and the other one is standing outside with her and she starts that barking, carrying on that she does, I want you to start doing this. Up and down the street, getting her focus away from that other person, because she's a really bright dog. And bright dogs come with their own set of problems, and that is that they can think as fast as we do. So I just wanted to give you that little drill to put in mind when one of you are walking into a store and you're getting that separation anxiety. We want to thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company. We've enjoyed having her, and we will see you soon.